Hello, everyone, and thanks again for tuning into another episode of Vampire the Masquerade Redemption. Picking up right where we were left off last time, having just gotten Eric, our newest teammate, and we were uh, about to go down further into the Tremere stronghold. As you can see, we still have our nice graphical glitch here. I tried saving and reloading a few times, even quit out the game. But I also noticed that their health bars get more skew as you go further down. Like Eric's is like floating way over here, which it shouldn't be. So, I don't know what to do about that. Hopefully, it kind of resolves itself. Because I'm kind of at a loss. I don't know if I've ever had that happen before. Oh,
Do
wow,
not attack me! I shall give
we
thee all thy
that was
desires.
it.
Hold, Ardan. I am Christof Romuald of Clan Bruja. Where is Aneska?
Welcome, Christof Romuald. Ah, yes. An intriguing woman came unto me. A nun she was, and she was my first nun. That is, she was the first nun who ever came seeking me. Aneska, her name. She sought the lore of the kindred. She sought our secrets. And she sought to learn of thee, Christof. I was intrigued with such audacity.
Come to the point, Magus.
She seemed to have no fear. No fear at all. I was dumbstruck. She seemed possessed of the courage of 100 warriors, yet I could smell her fear. Well aware she was of the risk she ran. Was she filled with arrogant self-righteousness? No. She knew her God would not protect her from my hunger. Did she seek martyrdom? No. She clearly clung to her life and lived life with a passion I had not seen before in a nun. Was she mad? Or a mere fool? No. Behind her quiet words, there lurked a cunning mind. She was... I did not know what she was. And in not knowing, I was intrigued. Intrigued and strangely drawn to her.
I care not for thy loathsome appetites, Ardan. What became of her?
And she was quite beautiful. Didst thou know? Couldst thou see that behind her wimple, that her hair was long and auburn? Couldst thou see that beneath the shapeless folds of her robe, that she possessed a body as achingly beautiful as any odalisque? Truly, she chose the wrong profession to make the best use of the gifts God had bestowed upon her. In defiance of heaven, she had buried her talents in the field of the holy orders. Her beauty transfixed me, just as her courage thrilled me. I had never met a woman like her, and I shall never again. I had to have her. I had to make her my own child.
If thou dare to defile her in such a way, I swear I will burn thee to ash an inch at a time.
Thou might show more charity to the only one who can find her.
He baits thee, Christof, and dawdles for some treacherous purpose. Pray, let me kill him!
Ardan, if thou dost fail to tell me where she is with thy next breath, Eric will behead thee before thou draw breath again.
I know not. I touched her not, but merely sent her away to the Tzimitzi.
Dost thou take me for a fool? Why wouldst thou send one thou lusted for to thy hated enemy?
My sire would not allow me another child, and I dared not defy him. But I could not bear the thought of another embracing her. So I sent her to the Tzimitzi. They are the only clan that would have no use for one such as she, so I could be sure they would not embrace her. They would simply kill her, thinking her a part of some Tremere scheme.
Devil-tongued fiend! Thou hast sent her to her death! Die!
Wait! She did return from the Tzimitzi.
Wow, this is long.
Liar! The Tzimitzi would have killed her.
Peace! Let him speak.
I asked her how she survived, and she said, her faith. sustains her in all things. She even thanked me for sending her to the Tzimitzi. Ah, a most remarkable woman. My spies did tell of a premise revenant that did cower before the pure light of her faith, and sobbing like a child, whispered to her of Golconda.
Golconda? What is that?
The belief that a vampire can be redeemed, cured of the blood of Cain. 'Tis but a legend, and no more, told to give comfort to weak-willed canines. Yet no one knows more of Golconda than the great Tremere master, Atreus. She said she would go to him in his chantry in Vienna. She even asked to ride to Vienna in our October caravan of slaves. What a woman!
Where is she? Tell me, or I will split thee in twain.
I delivered her to the Ventru caravan driver, Orsi, and they left 3 days ago for Vienna.
Dog! Thou hast enslaved her.
Ha! Master Atreus will take great delight in her. And now I have finished casting the spell that will destroy thee, thou love-struck clotpole!
Ardan, I will slay thee if it is my last act on earth!
Away, thou unthinking brute!
Oh, he's got some kind of spell on me that won't allow me to attack him. I guess maybe they can cast awe on us. Yeah, that was a lot of backstory. I don't remember most of that. I remember the Orsi, though. I think I remember what's coming next. Yeah, get out of the way, Wilhelm. Come on. Almost got him. Nice.
Come, we return to the university in triumph. Very well. But then I shall go to Vienna and reclaim fair Aneska from these cursed warlocks.
Nice. Wow, we have a lot of points. Okay, so we want to increase our wits a little bit. Increase our strength, dexterity. Once again, should have looked up. You know what, I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna just save everyone until I can look up a guide or something, because I want to be a little bit more strategic.
I must take my leave of this city. I am sure the Tremere hold Aneska in their Vienna chantry. I can no longer continue here while she remains in danger.
Ardan was a consummate deceiver. The Tremere have gathered fearsome power in Vienna, and we are not ready for bloody battle with the usurpers. They invited thee to play a sinister game. They know that one day we will have to attack their Vienna chantry, and so they desire to force our hand before we are ready. I shall not be tricked. Only after we have gathered the other clans in alliance may we contemplate a strike against them. We will not venture into so palpable a trap.
But Aneska will die.
Many have died in the Elder Wars, and many more will die ere Gehenna comes. But fewer will die if we bide our time and heed not the trickery of the Tremere.
But I cannot simply abandon Aneska to those fiends.
Thou canst and thou must. Thy claim upon her is born in weak-kneed, mortal sentiment. Release such frailties, and spare thyself further wretchedness. We cut our ties to mortals when first we received the blessing of Allfather Cain. Thou hast been reborn in blood, cleansed of mortal claims. Thou art exalted. Thou art immortal. Thou art finally free!
I thought we Prometheans respect the mortals.
For a bumpkin of a holy warrior, thou dost reason like a Greek sage. Aye, we respect mortal men, but we do not seek kinship with the current breed. For lo these many generations, mortals have been cowed by the cleverness of the Incarnu, their faculties o'erthrown by scheming mages, and their wisdom tainted by demons. The little nobility left in them is tainted by corrupt rulers and priests. The mortals of Carthage were worthy companions. Their base progeny are not worth the spilling of the blood of immortals.
Do we just keep this going?
Neska is as noble a woman as any in Carthage. We must rescue her.
Brazen brat! Thou hast earned no such right. Even faithful Wilhelm would quake in fear before making such a selfish request.
Perhaps, but I make it all the same.
Mayhap in a generation or two, thou shalt be deemed worthy of making such a request.
In a generation or two, she will die an old woman, even if she survives the Tzimisce.
Then let her die! She chose her path, not thee! She chose to enter the world of vampires. Thou canst not save the foolhardy from their own reckless ways. Remember, like Cain, we are not our brother's keepers.
And they just, I don't, I'm kind of wondering, like, do we just leave this thing? I guess if we told her that we understood, we would have gotten out of this.
I dragged her down in this vile pit, and I will draw her back again.
I forbid it! Tread lightly, lest thou arouse my anger and provoke my powers upon thee.
Do as thou must, but I must rescue her.
I'll just see it through to the
I know
end.
not the fate of my soul, only the state of my heart.
Very well. I see thy heart is fixed upon this course, and thou wilt not be denied. Go if thou wilt. Shouldst thou survive the Tremere trap, remember well this freedom I have bestowed upon thee. But I shall not attend this fool's errand. Only a Malkavian would follow thee.
Then call me a moon-mad child of Malkav, for I shall go.
And of course, Wilhelm's gonna come with us regardless. But I feel like maybe if we're like, no, I'm gonna protect you, my brother,
I forbid it. This is my errand.
trying to get that humanity.
Then I shall tie thee like a hog and carry thee to the Tremere lair in Vienna. I too shall not be denied.
Thou art a true friend.
Oh, by the way, this is our friend Eric. So we'll hope that's cool that he's coming to our sleepover slumber party. If you got any extra dinner for him, that would be great. Yeah, that was a huge info dump, right? Okay, so what do we need to do? Honestly, the whole time they were talking, the only thing I could really think about...
This means traveling through the Bohemian forest. It is beset with
werewolves.
Mortal enemies of our kind. Few Cainites survive the road.
There will be no trouble with the moon beasts while I am near. My clan has made peace with these creatures. We will have safe passage through the forest.
Very well. Let us leave by the east gate.
Wow, that's very succinct, and thank you for giving me a cardinal direction to go through. But yeah, the whole time they were talking, I was thinking, I hope there wasn't anything to get in Arden's chamber, right? Because we fought him and then we were immediately forced to leave, so surely they want to have something down there that we could have grabbed. My next thing I want to do is obviously get Eric some armor. I don't think he's gonna need much because we potentially might find something.
Good day to you, young sir.
But I also don't want to like completely rely on that. You know what I mean? Wait, do we have 2 Warhammers? Okay. Get you. We have. You know what? We've been pretty blessed. Let's get you some studded leather armor. Wait, 718? 718. Doesn't matter. Huh. Okay, so why when we were Eric, it's like good bit cheaper, right? 681. Okay. Well, it's not that much cheaper, but it is cheaper. Leather armor's cheaper. What the heck? What? Why is Eric so charming? You know what? Let's go ahead and get you a couple things then. You can smooth talk your way. There. The gauntlets.
You have my hand on it. 'Tis a deal.
Like, what is his charisma, manipulation, and appearance? Okay, so he's got higher manipulation. So it seems like that is what we want to do for prices. Okay. Well, I don't need a guide to figure that in then. I think it will matter if we heal, right? Not in here. I think if we do blood casting in certain areas, it will trigger people to freak out a little bit. Use a quick snack for the road. I don't know why Christof is so low on blood. I think technically we could feed off of people, but with the Knights of St. John roaming around, you don't typically want to. I think if anyone's around to see it, you'll alert the guards. Okay, so let's head out. I think I know what gate it is. I think it's the one next to, not that one. That's the north gate. Actually, you know what? Let's just go ahead and... That's the silver mines. Oh, okay. Well, that's not confusing at all then, is it? It kind of doubles up. I think this is the east gate, right? Yeah. Okay, so we're going to another part of the world now. Yeah, I remember really liking this place because of the snow and the atmosphere. It's pretty cool. Eve. Yeah, this is our new sanctuary, our new safe haven. I'm kind of tempted because I do have a spirit's touch. Extra damage to vampires. I don't know. It doesn't feel like it's that good though, right? Blood magic. Okay, so we were able to... What can we give that to? Because she's too far away. Yeah. Serena has Spirit's touch now, right? Yeah. So I didn't think you could do things to increase your faith, but I did think you could I didn't realize that you could add things to it. I don't know what you do with the statue though. It seems kind of weird to like, I don't know what you do with it. Maybe you put it in your shield, but I don't think we can use it because it's for humans only.
The hunger rises within me, and death is near.
I think we'll just get to a point where we... Oh, okay. So that does help with... Or there's a way to help with the frenzy. Interesting.
The hunger rises within me, and death is near.
Disease via day. Wow. Causes disease.
The hunger rises within
Oh,
me,
no.
and death is near.
That's not what I meant to do. Shoot.
The hunger rises within me.
Oh, they're all diseased.
And death is near.
chance of causing frenzy in wielder. Oh man. Oh, and we're diseased, aren't we? Yep. Cool. So I don't think we can get diseases from like rats and stuff, but it seems like we can definitely do stuff to give ourselves diseased. Okay, cool. That's cool that we can, that's a thing that we can do. Instead of me just scrambling around, what can we do? What is your humanity? 60? Oh, you actually need too little humanity. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I'll hold on to this. I want to take this and sell it. Okay. Well, I hate that all of our things were diseased. That is such bullcrap. Okay. I was about to increase our manipulation since we do know that it has a direct effect on prices. But I am going to hold off because I don't think I'm going to pour everything into manipulation. So let's keep pressing forward with our story. We're almost coming to an end here. And I don't feel like we did anything but listen to people talk. Ooh, look at these guys. Yeah, those are some intense looking people. Oh, so we're completely fresh on our quest log. I guess because we just came to Vienna, we don't really have a starting point, right? Okay, what am I looking? Okay, so this is where we are. I think we want to. I think it's like a bar or something that we want to try to make our way to. Because I think, spoiler, I think we're trying to infiltrate a party. Oh, here's our curio shop of this area. Area.
Nay, here's mortal. I can smell it.
Aye, not Tremere, but a mortal mage of the order that splintered into the Tremere. He may be useful.
Hail to thee, mage. I am Christof of Clan Bruja.
Hail to thee. I am Orvis, mage of the Hermetic Order.
Okay. So we know that it's disease now, so it's like but I wonder if like if we didn't know that it was disease, would it be worth more? You know what I mean? How much blood do we have? Not a whole lot. Oh, Wilhelm, you give her a rat. You don't have any. Yeah, I'll just go ahead and give you the stone. Okay, keep pressing forward. This looks good. Here we go. When it goes into cinematic, you know you're in the right spot.
We are looking for a Ventru named Orsi. Canst thou tell us where we may find him?
Come to his mansion in the Westerlingstrasse. Tonight there's a feast in honor of the new solstice. Here's an invitation on the finest virgin skin parchment.
I like not this talk of the skin of virgins.
Okay, well that was pretty easy. But then again, this map isn't that big. Hail and well met. Barkeep, Christof, can you like chill out for a second so I can talk?
Speak up, stranger. Dost thou crave wine, ale, or spirits?
Mm-hmm. Oh, look. I guess it's like the video game logic of like, why won't they let you upstairs? It's just to have a physical bar blocking you, but then it's like, well, what? What's the point of having it upstairs then? Oh, I remember this poor guy. He's like the equivalent of like the monk that he's like completely safe to feed off of. There's no one around to see it. But I mean, look at this guy. That must have been a horrible kid. He's out here sleeping in the snow next to a fire, and he was just like a free meal to come get whenever I needed blood. I'm like shaking my head at myself. I mean, surely that's why he's there, though, right? That was like the point of this guy. Okay. I don't believe they said where, though, right? I think it did. The Western Ringstrauss. Okay. Well, I think that was the Eastern. So by that logic, I just need to go completely around the ring. No, okay. I don't know what this is about. Maybe this is like a little nook that if you want to be so bold and brazen, you could feed off of. Oh, and there's a smithing. I think we'll go down that door later.
Be thou welcome in the weapon shop of Friedrich von Zwetter. There are no finer weapons in all Vienna than are herein.
We seek mended armor.
Thou hast an impoverished look, and the demeanor of outlanders. Hast thou coin to pay?
If such uncharitable suspicion is the custom of the land, I am glad to be an outlander.
We are merely weary and dusty from the road. We can pay our way.
We can pay in gold or in blood. The choice is thine, von Sweeter.
Yes. How may I be of service?
I mean, do we look bad? I don't think we do. I mean, Christof has chainmail and this, like, nice looking shield. Oh yeah. I don't think the other smithy will ever get, like, this level of stuff. Oh yeah. I think plate mail, or the half plate, looks like the chainmail, but I do think it changes for plate mail. Oh wow, the great shield does a lot better. Heavy gauntlets. I'm starting to realize that these don't do. I'm kind of confused now. So when it says plus 15 lethal bashing and aggravate, is that we do more or that we more resistive to? I would think we're more resistive to. But that is just me and my lack of knowledge of what the game terminology. God, there's so much stuff, and I feel like it's always like very discombobulated. And I don't know how you get this much money. This is 7,000 gold, and we can't even wear it, right? Because it's for humans only. So I don't understand what this thing, where this comes from. Yeah, there's so many things about this game that I'm just like, I feel like are kind of lost on me. I think I need to watch like a YouTube video tutorial of this game that I've played a couple times. I think I've only played it through once, but I definitely have played this game over and over again. Oh, we're almost done. Okay. So yeah, we'll end here coming through. Oh, I thought I was expecting a little bit more of a...
This must be the
there it
house
is.
of Count Orsi, the slave master.
All the fops, bootlicks, and toadies in Vienna are here assembled.
Okay, so yeah, that's where we're gonna end things and pick back up for next time. We'll infiltrate the party and see what's going on. But thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.